The man handcuffed the woman to the bed and was about to get intimate with her, but suddenly he had a heart attack and died right there on top of her. She used her legs to lift him up, but he slipped straight off the bed. Seeing the blood flowing from him, she fell into despair. Their house was in a remote, deserted area. Even if she called for help, no one would come. At that moment, a wild dog wandered in. Hungry, it bit off a piece of her husband's arm. Terrified, the woman began to cry, but then, to her shock, her husband seemed to stand up. She felt a surge of hope, only to see him collapse back to the floor. The figure that had stood up was just a hallucination. He whispered to her that now, the only one who could save her was herself. Summoning all her strength, she freed one hand from the handcuff and then broke the post securing the other. She prepared to leave the room, but when she looked back, she was still chained to the bed. Now, not only did her husband's hallucination appear, but also one of herself. She took control of the visions in her mind and began thinking of a way to escape. Her phone was sitting on a nearby table, but there was no way to reach it with just her feet. Exhausted, she eventually drifted off to sleep. The wild dog, sensing danger, fled the room. When the woman woke, she saw a man in the corner, wearing a strange smile as he opened a box. Inside were human bones and some jewelry. She closed her eyes and prayed that this terrifying man was just another hallucination. Then her husband's vision appeared, comforting her and calling her Little Mouse. The nickname made her recoil. Years ago, her father had often called her that. Back then, the family had gone on a vacation to the countryside. She and her father went to watch a total solar eclipse, but her father, looking at her beautiful face, had an inappropriate thought. He had her sit on his lap, then did something perverse.
Daddy.
Just keep watching.
The woman suddenly woke with a jolt. Her husband asked why she had never told him about the eclipse incident, thinking that her unhappy marriage was somehow linked to it. But she told him that her father hadn't actually assaulted her that time.
He only touched himself. And if you want to blame someone, I might as well blame my mother or the boat. The sun was too short.